Hello, and welcome to today's webinar, Belimo's 2022 PGPL, What's New for You, presented by Frank DiPaolo and Aaron Noble. My name is Heather Reed, and I will be today's moderator. We will have 20 minutes of content followed by a question and answer session. As a friendly reminder, these webinars are recorded for future use and will be posted to our website. If you should have any technical difficulties, please send me a message for assistance. Without further ado, I would like to introduce you to Frank DiPaolo and Aaron Noble.
Thanks, Aaron. My name is Frank DiPaolo. I will be starting this webinar. So today's agenda will include an overview of the PGPL, what's new in the actuators and air side, valves, sensors and meters, and retrofit. Then we'll take a look at our additional resources and end with a question and answer session. So Belimo products are innovative solutions within HVAC systems, from room sensors to vehicle emissions. In this webinar, we're going to highlight some new innovations and some highlights of our catalog. Our products are located around the world in commercial buildings, government buildings, transportation, hotels, hospitals, data centers, and universities. If you do have a unique application, you can contact our regional application consultants. Some examples are the World Trade Center, the Department of Transportation Airport in Tampa, the University of Miami Medical Center, Crane Residential Resort in Barbados, and Princeton University. So now we'll dive into where to find the product guide and price list, an overview of what you can find in it, and new product introductions for 2022. So first, where to find a product guide and price list, or PGPL. If you go to either belimo.us for our USA and Latin American customers, or belimo.ca for our Canada customers, on the top there you'll see a couple things that you can click on. What you want to do is click on support. Once you're at support, you'll see a section called the Download Center. And under the Download Center, you can see there's a couple options there. The one that you would like to go to is the one that says Product Guide and Price List, and in parentheses, PGPL. Once you click on that, it'll take you to a new page. And if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see two options here for USA/Latin American PGPL 2022 and the Canada PGPL 2022. You can request a physical copy, you can download a PDF of the PGPL, and you have the option to download the price list in an Excel format. The difference between the two options here is one's going to have the US and Latin American pricing, and the other will have the Canada pricing. You can also sign up to receive updates on new product releases and pricing updates. So in our PGPL, you'll find our offerings ranging from damper actuators, airside solutions, valves, water solutions, sensors and meters, and retrofit. Belimo offers over 10,000 different products for better solutions for your HVAC application needs. Now we'll look at the new additions to the actuator and airside series in the PGPL. So when you flip to page 1-6 of the non-fail-safe damper actuators, you'll spot the new UM and UH series. This is a great new solution for very compact equipment integration and more. The small footprint with thin design, and it offers a 9 pounds of torque or 50 Newton meters of linear force for the UH model. We have model-specific power supply options of 24 volt and 100 to 230 volts. We offer standard mechanical connections of a universal 1/2-inch clamp or an 8mm form fit, or flexible with linear. It is wire harness ready with the built-in Molex Mini Fit Junior connector, and this enables reduction of OEM development time. We also offer a standard 3-foot cable, and the control options that are available are on-off, floating point, and 2 to 10 VDC input and position feedback. For angle of rotation, we offer infinite for open, closed, and floating, and a 90-degree rotation for the -SR model. Also on page 1-6, you will find the series accessories. Some of them include the anti-rotation clip, the position indication, and the cable options as well. These accessories come in bulk packs of quantity of 20 pieces, and the and UH series we sell in single or bulk pack of 100 pieces. Next, we have in the airflow measurement and control damper actuator sections that will begin on page 1-13. And for the VAV Universal Actuator series, you'll find this on page 1-16. These are VAV compact actuators for use with VAV Universal Sensor Communication Module that we'll show on the next slide. And these are available in non-fail-safe, mechanical fail-safe, and electronic fail-safe. The run times range from 2.4 to 120 seconds, and the torque ranges from 35 inch-pounds to 180. Next, we have our VAV Universal Sensor Communication Module. This accessory is to be placed into a duct to create a pressure differential that can be read by the VAV compact actuators. We can combine this with the damper actuator, optimally suited for VAV, CAV, room pressure, or duct pressure applications. We offer a few different pressure ranges, and it can communicate via BACnet MSTP, Modbus RTU, Belimo MP bus, or analog control. Next, we have the EFCB 120-S actuator. The torque offering is 270 inch-pounds and a 10-second spring return speed. You may know that we offer a NEMA 4 version of this, but our customers have been asking for a NEMA 2 version, so now it is our standard offering in our PGPL. And this can operate damper sizes up to 90 square feet. 2 actuators can be dual mounted, wired in parallel for more torque to the same shaft. Comes standard with 2 auxiliary switches, and it's a perfect solution for critical applications where maximum airflow must be achieved quickly, such as emergency generator combustion inlet dampers. And this can be found on page 2-1 in the 2022 PGPL. We also have an FSKN, which is a BACnet life safety damper remote inspection module. This is due for Q3 release, and it allows testing of actuated life safety dampers without costly visual inspections. The module initiates damper cycling and verifies damper position to ensure proper operation in emergency situations. It connects seamlessly to fire alarm panels or building automation systems using BACnet or Modbus communication protocols. Upon a test command, the actuator power is cut, allowing to spring the damper closed. The actuator is then again powered, and it drives the damper open to its normal operating position. Auxiliary switches on the actuator or the damper blades are monitored to observe the correct damper blade position in each mode of test and operation. And upon completion of the test cycle, a pass or fail message is delivered via the BACnet controller. The fire alarm and BAS companies will be more efficient with testing dampers and comply with code requirements ensuring proper damper operation. Inaccessible dampers can be inspected. Deferred testing and maintenance will be reduced with automatic testing and generating of inspection reports. System commissions can be more carefully performed. Instead of every 4 or 6 years, frequent testing can be performed at no additional cost. overall, the integrity of life safety will increase. And you can find this information on the end of the fire and smoke section behind page 3-3. Next is the Zip Economizer. There's nothing new with the Zip Economizer and how it's portrayed in the PGPL, besides it's now BTL certified. You can find this certification listed on BACnetinternational.net with the Econ Zip Com, which is the module plugged in the bottom right there. You can have BACnet MSTP functionality, and we have over 75 objects that are readable and writable. You can find the PIC statement and all these objects in the Belimo Zip Economizer installation operation module. And if you'd like further information about it, you certainly can email us after the webinar and we'll surely send it out to you. Now I'd like to introduce Aaron Noble, who will go over the new additions to the valve line.
Okay, thank you, Frank. Once again, this is Aaron Noble. I am a product specialist on the water side, responsible for piping packages. And I'm going to talk to you today about the new additions to the valve line. Also talk to you about the new sensors and meters, some new retrofit, and some additional resources at the end. So starting us off is the new 4th generation energy valve known as the EV4 series. These encompass 1/2 inch to 2 inch NPT sizes. These are found in the PGPL under the Energy Valve Pressure Independent Valves tab in section 6. What's unique about these is these innovative new EVs combines both temperature control with energy metering into a single unit. So the first time we're featuring an integrated thermal energy meter. These are designed to EN 1434 standards in ensuring high accuracy and reliability. The EV4 accurately measures, controls, and monitors fluid velocity and energy consumption, and is IoT ready for remote meter reading and building, automated diagnosis, and API integration. Also new with the EV4 is Power over Ethernet, or PoE. This capability enables one standard Ethernet cable to provide both power and data transmission, greatly simplifying installation. It also allows seamless integration into the BMS using BACnet IP or MSTP, Modbus TPC or RTU. These also come with a digital calibration certificate that can be printed out on demand and contain the Delta T manager and glycol monitoring and compensation technology for optimum performance. Also new with the EV4, we have a NEMA 4 option. So these are going to be NEMA 4, NEMA 4X rated for outdoor applications. It's going to be available in both non-fail-safe and electronic fail-safe actuator options, and they can be found on 6-8 in the PGPL. Coming later in the second quarter of this year is our MID version of the energy valve, which carries all of the features previously mentioned for the EV4 with the addition of a certification of EN 1434 approval according to the European Measurement Instruments Directive, which is where we get MID. This is a requirement for billing in Europe, but these also carry a CSA C900 certification, which is a Canadian requirement for tenant billing. And this enables our Canadian customers the ability to utilize the thermal energy meter energy valve for billing purposes. These also feature a display that shows thermal units. These are not in the printed PGPL, but will be added to the digital version when released. So with the new energy valve come new accessories. These new energy valve accessories can be found on the the valve actuator in the valve actuator accessories section, and can be found on page 19-5. Coming later this year in the third quarter, we have the EPIV version 4, which complements the EV4 for pressure independent applications and shares many of its design improvements, including improved flow measurement for hydronic heating and cooling systems, split installation available to allow the flow meter installation separate from the valve body, seamless integration into the BMS with BACnet MSTP or Modbus RTU, integrated temperature sensor output into the flow body, eliminating one remote sensor, glycol monitoring and compensation, digital calibration certificate, and NEMA 4 options are available. Can also set up and commission via NFC and the Belimo Assistant app. As these are coming later in the year, these are not in the 22 printed PGPL, but will be added to the digital version when released. Next up are our potable ball valve and butterfly valve assemblies, which are found under the potable water valves tab in section 9. These valves are certified lead-free to NSF ANSI 61 by methods prescribed in NSF ANSI 372, which makes them ideal for potable and domestic water applications. Ball valves are offered in 1/2 inch to 1 inch female MPT with fail-safe and non-fail-safe. Butterfly valves are offered in 2 inch to 10 inch ANSI 125 lug and fail-safe, non-fail-safe, and NEMA 4 options. Coming later in the second quarter are integral press fit connection options for fast field assembly and installation. The press fit models are not in the 2022 printed PGPL, but will be added to the digital version when released. Okay, new for 2022 is press fit zone tight valves. The PIQCVs are available in 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch, 0.9 to 9 GPM in non-fail safe and electronic fail safe. And these can be found under the energy valve pressure independent valves tab in section 8. QCV are available in 1/2 inch through 1 inch, 2-way and 3-way in non-fail safe and electronic fail safe, and are found under the zone valve tab in section 10. These feature the same zone tight compact design using ball valve technology for tight 0% leakage and are field adjustable for precise control. All right, next up, I'm going to talk about our sensors and meters. First up is a preview of the new room sensor that is coming later this year in the third quarter, which features a timeless design, e-ink display like e-paper for easy reading. It includes spring-loaded terminal blocks for quick open and close, providing an efficient installation, seamless integration into existing third-party controllers, and NFC functionality to aid in setup, installation, and commissioning. As these are coming later this year, they are not in the printed PGPL, but will be added to the digital version when released. Next up is our standalone thermal energy meters. Now these are available in standard, non-MID, and MID and CSA versions. The standard non-MID version is found under the Sensors and Meters tab in section 20-21. Like the EV4, it allows to accurately monitor and measure energy from water, hydronic heating and cooling systems. The CSA C900 certified version is available for tenant billing in Canada. It's equipped for remote IoT-based billing, which allows for effectively allocating heating and cooling costs, allows to inform building operators and tenants of energy that is added or removed from each unit, and seamlessly integrate this thermal energy data into the BMS. It also comes with its own digital calibration certificate, They're offered in NEMA 4X options. The MID CSA C900 models are going to release later in Q2. They're not in the printed PGPL, but will be added to the digital version when they become available. Next, we have the FM series flow meters. These are found under the Sensors and Meter tab in section 20-19. The 1/2-inch to 2-inch NPT features a new design, improved flow measurement of hydronic heating and cooling systems, flow counting and accumulation, seamless integration into the BMS, low pressure drop across the sensor, glycol monitoring and compensation, and comes with its own digital calibration certificate. These also have NEMA 4 options available. And next up, a new line of gas monitoring devices. So these are found under the gas monitoring tab in section 21. This is a new market segment for our sensors line featuring opera gas monitors. These are suitable for vehicle emission and indoor air quality applications such as parking garages, municipal maintenance facilities, bus terminals, loading docks, warehouses, and more. Features a universal robust enclosure with electronic display with LED visual and audible alarm indication. They're offered with single or dual integral electrochemical sensor. The field replaceable sensor promotes simple and easy on-site calibration. Combined CAN bus or BACnet MST networks allow for seamless integration into an existing network or standalone operation. And analog output and relays allow on-demand ventilation without the need for an additional controller. Next up, we have our retrofit solutions. Here we have the new UBLK of retrofit kits, which are found under the retrofit solution / appendix tab, section 22-9. These are replacement solutions for existing failed actuators on TACO zone sensory zone valves, Schneider Electric VBB ball valves, or TAC Erie VM zone valves with the Belimo Compact CQ actuator line. This allows you to restore service without removing the valve, saves on installation and downtime, and increases performance and efficiency. And that concludes all of the new products. So as we wind down our presentation, we want to point out some additional resources that can be helpful with product selection. Starting with the appendix section of the PGPL in section 23, you'll find resources for damper actuator and valve sizing guides, valve applications, water quality recommendations, valve standards definitions, and a new steam sizing chart. On our website, under the support tab, you'll find tools, and under the tools, you'll find many useful resources, including Select Pro, which is a one-stop tool for valve and actuator sizing and selection, sensors and meters, piping package configuration, valve schedule creation, data sheets, and more. This is available in online and offline versions. And then further down the tools section, you'll find the Belimo Retrofit app, which helps in the selection of retrofit linkages and actuators. And this is available in Google Play and the App Store for Android and Apple devices. So in conclusion, new products for new solutions. Belimo leads the way in innovations in comfort, energy efficiency, and safety solutions for buildings. Small devices, big impact.
Thank you so much, Frank and Aaron. Before we move on to questions, I would like to remind everyone to follow us on social media to keep informed about what's happening with Belimo. So we'll now have a question and answer session. Please type your questions into the box. I will read them aloud. We will answer as many questions as we have time for. If we do not get to your question, you will receive an answer via email. If you should think of any questions after the session, please Email training@us.belimo.com. Okay, we have our first question. How can we find out about new products when they are released?
Okay, excellent question. The best bet is to sign up for marketing updates, and that way you'll get email updates whenever a new product is released. You can also follow Belimo on social media to keep up to date with product releases, information about webinars, training opportunities, etc.
Okay, thank you. And here's another one. How do I find my pricing?
Okay, good question. So the same as always. So the printed PGPL are always just list pricing for your regions. If you need your pricing, if you're a direct Belimo customer, you can call customer service. You could talk to your district sales managers, or if you buy through distribution, you would talk to the distributors, and that's how you would be able to get your own pricing.
Okay. Where can I download the Belimo apps? Are they compatible with the iPhone?
Okay, good question. So I was speaking to that in a previous slide, like the Belimo Retrofit app. Now, where these can be found is either if you know where to search or what you're looking for, you can either go directly to Google Play or the App Store, or under the Belimo website, under Support and Tools, the apps that are available will have direct links there. And as far as the Belimo Retrofit tool, the AR tool, these are available in Google Play and Android, so or the App Store. So they work with both Android and iPhone.
Okay. And what's the difference between the standard EV and the MID version?
Okay, so if we're talking about the new designed EV4, so we have two different versions. The standard version is designed to EN 1434 standards. So that's going to give you the high accuracy and reliability, and enables you to do tenant billing in the United States. Now we also have the MID CSA C900 version, and that carries the approval of the EN 1434, so that'll be labeled on the actuator, and also carries the approval of the CSA C900. Now, where that's important is the CSA C900 is a requirement in Canada to use a thermal energy meter for billing purposes. So that's why we offer those models.
Okay, thank you. Well, at this moment, we're going to conclude the webinar. There were a few other questions, but we will answer them via email for those individuals. So once again, I'd like to thank you all for attending today's webinar. I'd also like to thank Frank DiPaolo and Aaron Noble for their presentation. If you should have any further questions or would like to request a copy of the recording, please email training@us.belimo.com. And thank you again and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.